Once the storm of the mind begins to calm and we start to see and untangle ourselves from the chains of the nerves, we're often left with a new and unfamiliar feeling, a quiet, a vastness, and for many of us, a terrifying emptiness. The space that person, that job, that dream used to occupy in our minds and hearts is now a void. And our first instinct is to panic, isn't it? To fill that silence immediately with anything, a new person, a new hobby, a new distraction. We are terrified of being alone in that empty room. We mistake the silence for absence. But the mystics and sages from every tradition tell us the same thing. Do not be so quick to fill the void. That emptiness is sacred. In fact, it is the entire point of the heartbreak.
The great master Rumi tells the story of the reed flute. To create its beautiful, haunting music, the reed first has to be cut from the reed bed where it grew, separated from its home. Then, it has to be hollowed out, completely emptied of its inner self. Only then, when it is an empty vessel, can the breath of the musician flow through it to create a melody that speaks of a deep longing for its origin. Your heart is that reed. The heartbreak was the cutting from the reed bed, and this feeling of emptiness is the hollowing out. It is a painful process, yes, but it is necessary, because a heart that is full of the creation, full of attachments, anxieties, plans, and people, has no room for the Creator. This is a spiritual vacating, a clearing of the throne room of the heart. The pain of heartbreak forcibly removes the idols that we, consciously or unconsciously, place there. It shatters the false sources of light we were relying on, leaving us in the dark. But it is only in that darkness that we finally develop the eyes to search for the true and only source of light.
So you must learn to sit in this sacred emptiness. It's not a void. It is an opening. It is the fertile ground where your connection to God can finally grow without being choked by the weeds of attachment. This is not a passive waiting. It's an active state of turning. You turn away from what you have lost and turn your attention and your hope towards what can never be lost, subhanAllah. You fill the emptiness not with more distraction, but with prayers, with remembrance, with silence. So here's your challenge this week. It's a gentle one. I want you to embrace that emptiness. Schedule a time, even just 10 minutes, where you can be completely alone with it. No phone, no TV, no books, just you and the quiet. In that quiet, don't try to feel better. Just try to feel. Acknowledge the space, acknowledge the silence, and then in that silence, ask God to fill that emptiness with His presence, with His love, with His peace. This is how the reed flute learns its song. Now that we have cleared the space and learned to sit in the quiet, it's time to begin the work of the alchemist. Next time, we will learn how to turn the lead of your pain into pure gold. Subscribe and I'll see you there, inshallah.